Hello,
Yes.
Daniela Melchior. I'm Karen Pereira from the Times of India. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on Roadhouse. Love the film. It
Thank
was
you.
fun. It was a fun action movie and it has a bit of everything for everyone. I
Mhm.
want to know what drew you to this project. Since it's a reimagining of a classic, what were you most apprehensive about?
I was the most apprehensive about comparisons because I don't like people to compare one to the other, because that wasn't the point of making this film. And what drew me, the fact that Ellie is an unconventional love interest, and the unconventional female lead and everything. She's a badass. She has an attitude. She has the sauce. She knows how to drive a boat. She fights if it's needed. She's intelligent at the same time. She's a doctor. Um, yeah, even though we couldn't see, or maybe in the end it's questionable, I would say that she can flirt. But yeah, Dalton didn't give her a lot of opportunity for that.
But nonetheless, your chemistry with Jake was on fire. Like it was, there was so much to it. How did you guys work on building up this chemistry through the movie?
I think it's just we just had a connection since we spoke for the first time. We had a meeting on Zoom with the director present, Doug Lyman, and the producer Joel Silver, and we just connected. It was very easy, very natural, very real, I would say. So then for us to rehearse and then to shoot the scenes, it was really something that we didn't need to work on, or we didn't need to think too much about.
Since it was such a standout, like watching both of you like almost dance around each other, what was it more important for you guys to nail in this portrayal? Considering that y'all had some big shoes to fill, Patrick Swayze and all.
Yeah. At the same time, again, like I didn't have my how can I say, my ambitions weren't to how what can I take from the other movie to put on my performance. What I it for me, I honor a lot the original, but I didn't feel that pressure of like being close from that version. Yeah, I don't like to work that way. For example, the Suicide Squad, many people could consider it a reboot or a sequel or something like that. And my focus, even though I had a new character, my focus was nothing at all to try to be close or to feel the expectations of the audience after the first version. I never worked like that. For me, I honor a lot, but whenever I'm on set, it's like it never existed.
Speaking of Suicide Squad, well, it's only been 4 years, I think, since you broke into Hollywood. And as a Portuguese actress and as a rising talent, you've bagged some of the biggest franchises.
Uh-huh.
What has it been for you? This ride, and well, how does being a part of these superhero action-packed franchises help you for this movie? And what was your experience comparatively between all these franchises?
I mean, for me as an actress, I put 200% of me on every project. It doesn't matter the dimension, it doesn't matter the context, or if I'm working with bigger or not so big actors. For me, I'm very, very passionate about what I do. And the bigger the budget, the better. But at the same time, for me, it's the same. But yeah, of course, with big action movies, it always requires a lot of new skills, especially physically. And that's exciting for me to have to learn new skills, especially things that on my everyday life I wouldn't be so curious to explore, especially like fighting stuff. I just got interested more, and I want to explore more that after Roadhouse, actually. driving boats, for example. I'm very afraid of the ocean. Whenever I can, I just avoid it, especially wavy waters. So yeah, of course, as an actress, that's very interesting for me to put myself on contexts that I would never do in my everyday life.
You are among the few women in this all, buff male cast. You have talents like Jake, Conor McGregor, Lucas Gage. Who are you most excited to work with on stage? And which among the boys would you say now is a total softie off screen?
I mean, I was very excited to work with everyone in general. I was very excited to work with Jake. I was very curious to work with him and to learn with him and to watch him work, especially. Conor, I was very curious to see how he would behave on set as well, because he was doing something for the first time. And actually his behavior, his, how can I say, he just looked like a little kid on a candy store, really, like super excited to do everything, to try everything, then to go to the screen and to watch it again, to see what it could improve. It was very nice and special to watch. I mean, and then I worked with Billy. He's very funny, very, very ready to do and to try everything. And also he was the first actor, even before Jake, I think, that I met in person in the Dominican Republic. Yeah. And he taught me, I didn't know this is very American, I would say. He taught me what was a pina colada with a floater. Because a floater is whenever you order a drink, you ask with a floater, so it's an extra shot of the alcohol that there's on the drink. So yeah, that was the first thing I learned as soon as I got to the DR, because yeah, I don't drink that, I don't drink on my everyday life, and I never heard about that expression.
Well, cheers to your bright and good career ahead. And
Thank you.
Floater, thank you, and so lovely speaking to you.
Thank you so much. Likewise.